We have some new leaks for some kind of DMZ or potentially even Outbreak hybrid for Black Ops 7. This has come as quite a shock, and I wonder if we're going to learn more about it soon, considering the reveal is right around the corner. So Insider Gaming's article, which I'll leave a link to in the description, says exclusive Call of Duty Black Ops 7 campaign and multiplayer will merge with a 32-player mode on Avalon. Obviously, this is the map in France that's part of the campaign, and obviously we can play it in Black Ops 6's multiplayer and the campaign already. It was supposed to release as a Warzone map, but instead it's being repurposed for some kind of open world mode as well as the campaign for the game. So he says Black Ops 7 will integrate the campaign's final mission into a 32-player multiplayer experience for the first time ever in the series. According to sources who wish to remain anonymous as they couldn't talk about the game's plans, Black Ops 7's hotly rumored Avalon map, which as he says was initially planned as a Battle Royale map, will be the title's 12th and final mission in the Black Ops 7 campaign. So this is completely different to what we've previously heard, because previously we were hearing, and even Call of Duty announced themselves, that Black Ops 7's campaign would be an open world campaign on Avalon, but it seems like it's actually just going to be the final mission, and then you'll unlock a bonus open world mode upon completing it. He says it's said that although some points of interest in Avalon will be present as a part of the game's campaign, which can be played in up to 4-player cooperative, the fully fledged map will be the game's final mission. So we're only going to be playing on set missions of it, set sections of it in some kind of linear campaign, even though you are able to play cooperative. It's only going to be a full-on open world experience in the final mission, and he says the final mission sounds awfully like an extraction-based shooter where players will need to complete objectives and extract, but we'll have to wait and see exactly what that means. It was said that the mission will be hardcore and similar to other extraction shooters on the market. If you are killed and your squad is wiped, you will lose all of your character progression. So it does seem like this is going to be some kind of DMZ extract type mode where you can jump in on Avalon, complete objectives, complete missions, bosses, etc. And I think this is great. I think this is what the game needs, just something extra. It's been such a long time since we've had something extra like this. In fact, it was first introduced with World at War, with us unlocking zombies upon beating the campaign. So I think this strategy is actually really cool, and it has me wondering if this is going to tie into zombies in some way, because obviously the Guild is the mega corporation that's going to be the main premise for Black Ops 7's campaign, and there was a leak a very long time ago about some sort of Element 115 extraction event where you would jump in on the map and extract 115. We thought maybe it could be a Warzone event or something like that, but this could actually be for this mode, because I don't know how that would tie into the zombie storyline in Black Ops 7 at all, with us being in the Dark Ether with the original characters back, and I doubt the Guild will be involved in Black Ops 7's Zombies' storyline, so maybe there's going to be some kind of Zombies crossover where the two stories bleed in this Avalon experience, because obviously there's been a ton of rumors that Outbreak is going to return on Avalon for Black Ops 7, but Treyarch have announced that Black Ops 7 Zombies is going to be round-based only. Now obviously that could change post-launch and they could release Outbreak, some kind of open world experience. However, it could be that instead it's some kind of merger of what we saw with Modern Warfare Zombies, what we saw with Outbreak, what we saw with the DMZ, all on this experience. So we're just going to have to wait for official announcements to learn more details, and even more evidence that this could potentially tie into zombies is that the Tomb spawn room is even on the map, of course, and maybe it's going to be like Blackout. Maybe that's what this mode is kind of going to feel like, especially storyline-wise with the Guild creating AI. It could really be similar to Blackout's archetypes, and there might be points of interest that might have zombies on them, kind of similar to how we had, for example, the diner in Blackout. But I think this is a really cool thing, and if this is unlocked upon completing the campaign as a bonus, it makes sense that upon a later date, maybe in Season 1 or later, they then unlock it for everyone, just like they did with World at War back in the day. Obviously, Nagdo Totem could only be played upon unlocking the campaign, but once they saw it was very successful, they then launched it for everyone, and I think this is a good way to soft launch it before giving it to everyone, and I think this will encourage people to play the campaign as well to unlock this mode, and the fact you can play with other players, people will be very excited about it. But then he says about the full integration, it said that the somewhat bizarre move for the multiplayer and campaign merge in Black Ops 7 is a part of the game's full progression integration across the 3 game modes, campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, where no matter where or what you play, you still progress. This means that even during a campaign mission, players will still be able to level up their weapons, characters, and even battle pass. So it seems like the fact we are going to be able to play on this open world Avalon in the campaign, people are going to be using it to grind out camos, to grind out weapon XP, to grind out regular XP and level up. I actually think this is going to be quite a fun sandbox and mosh pit to jump into, catering to a wide range of fans, and like I said, it'll encourage people to play the campaign. He says, personally I find it a bit odd that Avalon is being used for the mode, and if this experience is connected to only the premium, perhaps the goal is to offer free-to-play weekends to entice paying players, but does Call of Duty really need that? So right now, I guess it could potentially go free-to-play. He's suggesting that it'll be available for the free-to-play weekends, but maybe if that's successful, they could launch it free-to-play like DMZ initially was, but Modern Warfare Zombies wasn't. So if it is going to be going free-to-play or not, this is probably something yet to be determined, and they're probably still trying to figure it out. But obviously we're having the full reveal of Black Ops 7 on August 19th, so we're just waiting about that. He says whether Black Ops 7's Avalon will be a future Warzone map is currently unclear. There's been prior rumors it might have been cancelled or it's just extremely delayed, but I don't know. I don't think they want to get rid of Verdansk, but it would be great to have both at once. But apparently, due to hardware limitations, because they still make Warzone for last-gen consoles, they can't do two big maps at once, so they are not going to be able to do that until a tech upgrade with 2026 Modern Warfare 4, which wouldn't make sense to be connected to Avalon. So the fact it's co-op and you can level up everything will encourage so many players to grind the campaign. I really hope they do early access for the campaign once again this time, especially because it is going to be co-op. You can start leveling up your weapons, you can start grinding things, and then you are more prepared for jumping into the full game. I think that would be the way to go. I hate how they did stop doing it with Modern Warfare 3. Because of Modern Warfare 3 moving into Black Ops 6 due to Modern Warfare 3's poor reception for the campaign. But this basically means probably the campaign is, of course, and the whole game only going to be available online. You will not be able to play it offline, considering it is a cooperative campaign. I hope they integrate the cooperative elements well. Honestly, I think the campaign's going to be really underwhelming, to be honest, and the open world aspects are not going to be fully fleshed out, but I think this final mission and this bonus mode will be a lot of fun, and this is probably going to be the sticker that Treyarch want to land, as opposed to, you know, the full campaign. The campaign's going to be filler moving into whatever this bonus thing is. The fact it's 32 player as well is crazy. Are we going to be racing against each other, competing together with different squads of 4, or are we all going to just be able to work at our own discretion? Is it going to be competitive in any way? Is it going to be like DMZ, where there is going to be friendly fire enabled, unlike Modern Warfare Zombies? What are the sort of enemy types that are going to be on the map? These are all the big questions that we have. Are you going to also be able to work together like you could in Modern Warfare Zombies, for example, to all fight the worm boss, or will you just be on your own separate stories? I would hope that we can work together. I honestly would prefer there's no PvP element, but there probably will be, to be honest. We will have to see. I could see both working. Let me know how you would prefer in the comments. I would like to see a mode where you all work together as opposed to race or fight against each other, but maybe there's going to be the option for doing both. We're going to have to see how this all plays out. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. Are you excited about this? Do you think it could tie into Zombies, considering the guild leak? Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not even latest and great Call of Duty news information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.